Hi, I'm Heidi Moss Erickson, and I'm so honored to be presenting this certificate in Applied Neuroscience and Voice for the Voice Study Center. I'm teaching this course because we are in an exciting era where neuroscience research is growing at a really rapid pace. And in the past decade, scientists have even elucidated the complex motor control of vocalization at a very high resolution. And my interest came because when we compare these ideas with what we know from the decades of research on the mechanism itself, we discover that what is observed isn't always how the brain actually executes the task. And that comparison is important for us as teachers and singers. So when we are integrating both top-down and bottom-up strategies, we require kind of that combined knowledge of mechanistic function and how the brain processes that. And also, singing is really innate to all humans, and it's ultimately a mode of communication. There's an evolutionary process to why we're able to sing. And so understanding those neural components of language and emotion and how they're similar and different from speech is often overlooked in vocal pedagogy. So I want to bring that story in as well. And we can use things like play, intention, and affect as tools as singers. The other area is that singing is a unique instrument. I sometimes say singing is not an instrument, it's beyond an instrument, and that it involves the brain-body environment continuum, and anything that impacts our mood and energy and stress and health will impact our instrument. So understanding how we can hack our biology to optimize singing is also an essential tool for teachers and students. So my hope is that this course will provide a solid foundation to your understanding of singing in the brain and inspire you to dig deeper into this wondrous area. And the course will be a 6-part process. And to that end, I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. So we'll do it in 2 parts. Part 1 will be the basics, sort of the general features of your nervous system. And course 1 will be an introduction to how you can optimize your learning. So it's like learning before you learn. And that's important as a singer as well, not just for the course. Then we'll go through a very brief anatomy and physiology, which overviews the parts that make the whole, much like how you learn about the larynx and the different muscles. So course 2 will involve sort of universal features of the brain, attention, prediction, and construction that influence everything we do and think and feel. And then course 3, we will then explore what I call the brain-body environment continuum, that integrated system, and how we can sort of tap into that loop in different phases. So then in part 2, those 3 courses will deal specifically with singing in the brain. And course 1 is my favorite. It's the evolutionary story, the vocal learning brain, and how we became singers in the first place, because that gives insight to the pedagogy as well. Course 5 will go through the motor learning elements and how singing is really an outlier behavior from other motor elements that we undertake. And finally, to wrap up, again, the voice is not an instrument, it's beyond, so we can reconsider how we practice via more singing-centric pedagogical tools. And all of these courses will have very direct applications to what you can use right away in your singing and teaching. So I hope you join us for this wonderful certified course through the Voice Study Center. Thank you.